feel to have this over with, and why choose Florida State?
A big lump off of my shoulders, you know. It's a blessing to be able to make the decision out of the schools I had. And Florida State, they just offered the best situation to me. With Dalvin leaving, I can go in and try to work for a starting position. And it's like family down there, not too far from home. So all the arrows pointing at Florida State.
And Cam, you mentioned Dalvin Cook and some of those other guys' great history of running backs there. How much did that factor into your decision?
Definitely, it factored in a lot. You want to go somewhere that got a good track record at your position. And with Dalvin, who's about to be a first rounder, that definitely was eye-opening. So, you know, that definitely made a difference.
A lot of SEC schools offer you, but all of a sudden you're headed to the ACC. What tilted your decision that way?
It really wasn't the ACC thing. It was just the school that best fit me and could get me to where I wanted to be in the next 3 to 4 years.
When did you make up your mind?
Probably like 2 days ago.
Oh,
2 days ago, it was official 2 days ago.
Did you call the coaches before? Did they have any idea, or were you just sitting on it?
They didn't know until I just picked the head up.
What was it like sitting on that for 2 days then?
It was kind of, you know, people, fans and stuff were still texting me on Twitter, so I was like, man, I wish I could do it today and get it over with. But, you know, today was the day, and I'm happy and I'm proud of it.
How would you? Go ahead, Felipe.
Who do you think's more relieved, you or your mom? Because she has been so high energy throughout this entire process.
She gonna keep being high energy. There ain't nothing gonna change at the game. She gonna be at every game. I already know it. And she gonna be screaming, trying to get my attention. So I think it's me.
And he mentioned the process. Just how would you describe your entire recruiting process and just the hype and all that around you?
Just a whirlwind, man. It's crazy. I mean, for all people who are gonna go through this next, don't do reporters, because they'll do you bad. They'll do you bad.
What about us? Are we okay?
I was about to say, as you talk to a wall of cameras.
Y'all family though. See, it's different. I'm talking about reporters in other places.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Just talk,
Go ahead.
just talk about going the process through the season, leading your team to a state championship, and then having to go through this process again. Just talk about that.
That was my number one priority. You know, this year was winning the state championship, and to be able to do that is truly a blessing. You know, I love my team. I love the community, Clinton. Everybody supported us 10 toes down through the whole season, through everything we went through. So I really appreciate it.
You were talking about Twitter and getting messages, and people were thinking about this every day. Were you thinking about this every day? Were you able to not think about it every day?
You can kind of put it to the back of your head, but you know, you can't not think about it. You know, you can put some stuff in front of it, but you know, I kind of tried to think about it to a certain extent, but you know, I had to put some other things before sometimes.
You're the number one running back in the country. How do you live up to the hype now? You're just getting started essentially.
Just go work and prove myself. You know, I'm still just a kid from Mississippi who's still trying to get a way out. You know, I ain't done yet.
You've always talked about representing Mississippi and especially Clinton, like you just mentioned. What kind of a statement are you trying to make going into your first year here at Florida State?
Mississippi, we got talent just like anywhere else, you know. We might be a little small state, you know, not a lot of people come out here, but, you know, I'm trying to get it started, set a trend that, you know, won't stop.
Thank you, sir.